When I started selling real estate back in the early 1990s, staging was not a thing. But then again, neither was digital photography, videography, email, or the internet. So things have changed as listing a home became less about just giving information to the buyer and more about creating marketing to improve the home's performance on the market. So today, we're talking about staging. Now there's 3 different types of staging. Traditional staging uses physical furniture that's brought in with decor to furnish and enhance a vacant home, making it more appealing to buyers. In today's world of quickly scrolling online buyers, a home has to catch their attention and make them want it, or at least want to see it in person. And staging is an important part of that. Before we go further, if you're liking these videos, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button so we can continue making these videos for you. Owner-occupied staging is what I refer to as redesigning your home. The stager or designer rearranges and optimizes your home using your own existing furniture and decor. The designer should have an eye for what buyers will respond positively or negatively to in a house and create an environment that's inviting with your own furniture. Virtual staging digitally adds furniture and decor to the photos of a home, providing a very cost-effective and customizable way to improve the look of the home online. Of course, when the buyer gets to the house, they'll be a little disappointed that it's vacant. Oftentimes, to counter that, we have both the virtually staged and vacant pictures online, and at the property, we might have poster boards up with the staged photos in the vacant room to remind people what it looked like. So what do stagers do? They start with a thorough assessment of the property, considering its strengths and areas that need improvement. They might also offer advice on decluttering, repairs, and minor updates. Then create a design plan that enhances the home's features. They decide on themes, colors, furniture placement, and decor to appeal to a broad range of potential buyers. In a vacant home, stagers bring in furniture, artwork, rugs, accessories, all to create a warming atmosphere. For an occupied home, they're going to rearrange and supplement the existing homeowner's furniture, making it more appealing to buyers. It's important to remember that how some people live in a home is based on comfort and convenience. But that may not be what would make the house look and feel amazing to a buyer. Stagers strategically use furniture, lighting, and decor to draw attention to the best features of a home, like a large fireplace or beautiful windows. They might also aim to make the home appeal to a wider audience using neutral colors and removing personal items to help the buyer envision themselves in the home. The stager may also offer suggestions to make improvements to the home's exterior. This could mean defining an area as an entertainment area or cleaning up landscaping. So why should you stage? Well, number 1, staging highlights the home's best feature, making it more attractive to potential buyers. It makes a welcoming atmosphere and can create a pretty standout property in a competitive market. Number 2, staging helps buyers visualize themselves living in the space. It's easier for them to imagine their life in a home that looks and feels inviting. I often tell homeowners we're not really selling the house as much as we're selling the lifestyle that your home will provide the buyer. Studies show that staging also speeds up the sale, helping houses sell faster. Staging a home can increase the perceived value of the home. That means buyers are sometimes willing to pay more for a house that looks ready to move in. Now, we have personally found this to be very true in our market here in LA. Staging has added several hundred thousands of dollars to homes' sale prices. Staging enhances online presentation. Let's face it, in today's digital world, first impressions count, and staged homes photograph better, leading to a more attractive listing to draw in more potential buyers. And the last benefit is a real big one, and it's not mentioned too often, but a staged home minimizes flaws. When a buyer walks into a vacant house, they immediately see scuffs on the wall and scuffs on the floor, and that doesn't present a soothing, inviting atmosphere. Staging creates that soothing atmosphere. The scuffs on the floor and on the wall might still be there for everyone to see, but the room feels different because of the staging. So what's the downside to staging? Well, there's a cost to it. Staging can be expensive. Now, while full staging a mansion in Beverly Hills can cost $50,000 or more, staging an average 3-bedroom, 2-bath home will probably cost between $6,000 and $8,000. Larger homes or specialty staging or going up a bunch of stairs can add to that cost. Using a designer who comes in and stages your own furniture is usually about $100 an hour. Virtual staging is about $30 an hour unless your agent can do it themselves, and it's really not that hard. In fact, there's plenty of AI tools that can assist with that these days. Staging a home can be time-consuming. It involves making appointments with the designers and working on their timeline, which could require several weeks in advance to schedule. Living in a redesigned staged home requires some maintenance. The designer may have moved your TV from its favorite place or rearranged the couches so you can't really see the TV that easily anymore. And keeping the home in its pristine condition will take work. Now, is staging always necessary? Well, every house goes through some level of preparing it for the market. It all depends on the goals of the homeowner and the resources they and their real estate agent might have. Here are a few examples of staging that we've had success with at Think Real Estate. This home was a sprawling 5-bedroom, 3-bath home lived in for 40 years by the same family. We showed it to several buyers when it was quietly listed for $2 million, but no one made an offer. After we painted and staged it, we sold that home in multiple offers for $2,235,000. The painting was about $9,000 and the staging was another $9,000. That was $18,000. That investment made the homeowner $217,000. Now that's great ROI. This home here, we used our restager who took this lovely 3-bedroom, 2-bath traditional home and rearranged all the furniture and did a little bit of touch-up painting. She repurposed and edited the furniture and accessories, creating an inviting environment. The painting cost about $400, the staging was $600, and we think that that house sold for another $75,000 because of that staging. Now, this home here, this sat vacant for years. The homeowner spoke to realtors and buyers who are offering them $1,400,000 as is. I talked my client out of accepting those offers, and instead, we painted and staged the house. We ended up selling that house for $1,700,000. The cost of painting was about $10,000. Staging was $9,000. That $19,000 investment turned into a $281,000 profit. Now, these results will vary depending on the neighborhood, the home, and what the buyer expectations are for that area. But presenting a home in its best possible light for the market is never a bad idea. If you have questions about your home, staging it, presenting it to the market, give us a call. We're happy to chat.
Told so many times the truth got lost long ago. She sets the course for